Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Food Truck. And today it's a little bit of everything between prepping for paint. Steve's working on the stack and trying to figure out the elbow for the exhaust, putting the wheels and tires back on. There's a lot going on again. Hey Steve, what you got?
License plates.
Remember that, guys? We had powder coated these in the gloss. I think it was the Tough Black, right?
Tough Black.
And they're going to be going on the bottom of the corners of the box itself. In this case, just below our elbow. So that's going to look pretty rad. It's going to be a lot of hidden gems on this thing, a lot like our shop truck that people are going to see. So he's working on getting those set up and in place. And if you can see now, remember we made the stack. You see what's on top of the stack? Beckers BBQ. So Steve did the fitting up on that as far as getting it all nut-certed and bolted on there. And then ready for us to go ahead and powder coat the outer lay in a bronze. And then the stack will be a gloss black. So we're going to get some paint on the stack, some bronze on that. Steve's working on the plates, the elbow for the exhaust. What else are we doing, dude?
Not going to forget the fasteners this time.
He will.
Yeah.
Actually, the fasteners might not look, if you're going to see them, they may not look bad black.
It's true, too.
As a contrast. You're going to see them anyway.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a stream who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out.
And we're quickly running out of summer as far as the paint goes, so we're trying to get the rest of the box ready for paint as well. But there's some other stuff we can do, such as, remember the bullet hole we made? He's got to get that fitted up and figure out the mounting for that, so his wife can come and go ahead and get her painting done on that. We're going to figure out a decal size for the built by flip and customize, so I can get that going as far as that piece of the build goes. So there's a lot going on. I know it's hard to believe, but it's starting to rain again. It pretty much rains every day all summer. You got the elbow. That's actually, it looks fairly small in here, but that's a 4-inch exhaust elbow that we got fit in there now. So that'll get what, riveted?
Yeah.
Honestly, it ain't gonna take shoot to hold that at all.
Nope.
And then we're gonna pull it all off of there. We're gonna start laying some paint and some powder, and this thing, ooh, that is probably one of my favorite features on this truck, dude. All right, so good news. Steve loves the wheels, absolutely loves them. But the fancy lug nuts he's got coming, the spike lug nuts, won't be here till Monday. And we do want to move the food truck tomorrow. So we're going to put it on with just some 4 of regular lug nuts as far as that goes there. So we can at least see what it looks like on the truck too, minus the spike lug nuts. And these are our light sconces. It's probably going to end up in both videos, this video and the one I'm doing that's just making these light sconces. But these are getting ready to go in the same color powder that bronze that the overlay for Beckers BBQ is in. And that's going to be the bottles, if you recognize these bad boys, that are going to be lights. And Steve's actually got some goodies here. He's got some they're actually model train 12-volt LEDs that are going to be up through the cap here. Remember, this is going to be sitting like this, so you won't even see the lights. You're only going to see the glow from the light, and that's going to go on each side of the food serving shelf. All right, guys, we got the exhaust overlay, Beckers BBQ, and our lanterns right here, all ready for bronze powder. And if you haven't seen it, you're about to, because this stuff is awesome, and it's going to accent the food truck perfectly. All right, we got our food serving shelf back in here. If you remember, we powder coated this in an earlier episode. It's a really pretty, like, coppery metallic color. We're doing some brackets right now for it in the powder coat oven. And we've got our makeshift little hanger here for our exhaust stack. So this thing has already been grease and wax removed, and Steve sanded it all down. We got our nut certs in here for the overlay. Now we're gonna basically gonna give it the same paint job we did for the wheels. We're gonna give it a primer, and then a top gloss black, and then a few days from now we'll hit it with a poppy patina clear over that. I literally dropped everything to come out here and see this thing in the sun. That is rad. Finally, sun, we can see it in the sun.
Yay!
All right, there they are, guys. She rolling on them now. Oh baby, that looks nice. Minus the lug nuts, and we haven't decided on the hubs. We leave it rusty, do we not? I don't know, but remember, the patina, rat rod, blacked out look of the truck, we're digging them. All right, I got a coat of black primer on the exhaust pipe, and yep, there's a couple runs right there. Oopsie. I give Steve crap all the time, and then I went and did it. So once this finishes drying, we'll hit it with a little 320 on those spots before we touch it up and go to the black gloss. Steve's out here. He re-pulled out the serving window in order to prime around that, and then we're going to caulk around it, and that's going to go in for the final time. So like I said, we're getting this thing ready for the paint on this side. So our little light sconces that we made in the other video, those are going to go on as well. Well, at least laid out and marked where they're going to go today as well. And then I'm over here doing an awning for the entrance door at the same time. So a lot going on. All right, as you guys know, we got the front wheels all done, waiting on the spike lug nuts. But we're now taking off the rear wheels because we got to strip the old rubber off of there. He's got to replace the tires. And now we got to weather and paint the rear wheels. But we also temporarily mounted the food serving shelf. So check that out with the light sconces. Ooh, can't wait for this thing to be black. All right, here it is after dark. Steve couldn't resist himself. He run a bunch of jumper cables. There's a car battery down there to test out his lights. And actually we only have 5 of the little LEDs in there right now as a test, and it's wicked cool. So he's gonna add a few more, and we're gonna have just the right amount of light next to the serving window. And remember, this is going to be all wrapped in copper. That is badass. And then we got our gloss all laid down on the exhaust stack. Then the overlay gets to go on top of this. But after that, well, yeah, before the overlay, we're actually going to use the Poppy's patina and clear coat this thing like we did the wheels in a few days. But it's killer. Super happy with it. Love the brackets. Love the flames on the top. Love the little elbow we did in the bottom. All right, it's a different day. It's a different week. We're still pounding away on the food truck, and it's still raining. It's literally every other day. I've never seen a summer this rainy up in Maine before in my life. But we'll keep plugging away. It just makes painting this thing real difficult. We got the rear wheels all weathered and ready for some clear coat now, and Steve's pounding away at the exhaust, literally. Check it out. So here's what's left of his exhaust. As you can see, he's in a little need of a little attention. So Steve's got that all hacked off, the old muffler all hacked off, and of course we got our famous Amazon 2-chamber muffler that we've used literally in every build so far, because we have to test it on this one, which is the 6.0. And we did one little sound cut because I didn't have the GoPro down here, but we'll do another one. And Steve's recycling, because that's what we do here, the old piece of the tailpipe to make a turn down. And of course it wouldn't be right unless we, you know, put like a skin ripper on there. So you got to get fancy with it. Look at him concentrate. I'm not responsible for what happens next. That's all I'm gonna say. Coming. Keep coming. You're good. Keep coming. On a private road, closed course, obviously. All right, buddy. Let her eat. Oh my God, dude. Oh my. All right, so now we've got a bucket of water. You probably can't see that, but we're gonna try this again. Take 2. All right, we're gonna redeem ourselves. We've got the shop truck out here, and we know this thing likes to eat, so we gotta do a burnout. We gotta do a burnout for the crowd. We gotta do it. Hold on a fucking minute. I was trying to hold my phone. We're gonna fix this shit. All right, take 2. Jake is in the truck. We're gonna try this in the driveway again. All right, get under there. Let's go. Jack that shit up.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go. It's a food truck. It's not a fucking pickup truck.
I gotta climb under this.
Center. Come on, jack it up.
All right, here.
You are such a puss. Food truck burnout. We are actually gonna get this thing to eat dinner right now. Let's do it. Steve, say hey. Oh! Oh, yeah, baby. right, so muffler's hot, burned my finger. Food truck did a burnout, beat that. All right, guys, we're back in the shops the next day. A little late night shenanigans with the food truck and the burnouts. Steve's working on the underglow, and actually, the underglow kit he got is actually a limousine underglow kit. So he's working on that today as well. He's gonna have some behind the grill, and then along the sides, under the truck, the back. It's gonna be absolute killer. Can you change the color in these?
Yeah, it's a million different colors.
That is freaking rad. And again, limo kit makes sense. Look at all the underglow tubes. There's like feet, like 20, 30 feet of tubes here. Yes, that's a lot. And Steve didn't want to get into anything too technical today, so he started with what he thought was going to be not technical, and I think this is probably the most technical thing that you're going to deal with today, dude. So now he's ripping the dash apart.
Great.
Anything, Steve? Nothing?
No, not today.
Well, Steve is working on the underglow. We're prepping to lay some Poppy's patina clear on the rears that is going to match the front for this weathered, beat up look of the wheels. So we're going to go ahead and lay some Poppies on that, and at the same time, we have built an awning for the shop. We're going to lay some Poppies on this, as well as this exhaust stack. So we'll prep that up. We got our Poppy's patina lineup going on. And basically what it is, this is not a how-to on the Poppy's patina at all. We do have those on our channel, so check it out if you're interested in that. But basically, we're going to mix up our clear and the catalyst. You can wipe this product on. We've done it. I've had really good results spraying it as well. So today we're going to spray it. So I got to get those wheels, and then we're going to do the hood at the same time. So we're just going to grease and wax remover the whole hood, the wheels, and then spray them. All right, we just finished with our Poppies. Like I said, we sprayed the hood while we were at it. Nice gloss clear. And we did the wheels. His weathered wheels are all now protected with that Poppy's patina. So we're looking good. All right, Steve's got the underglow of the cab all done. In the grill. Oh my God, dude. I can't wait to see this at night. That's so cool. Woo. I like it.
Me too.
Noise coming from under the truck. I think Steve's still under here.
I'm getting there.
How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing just wonderful, bud.
He's been under this thing all day.
Yeah.
He is killing it on the underglow. So a little bit when it gets dark, this thing will be on. All right, guys. Underglow is in. It's on. Shut the lights off. First look. Actually, we already looked at it, so not technically the first look. This thing has such a cool glow to it, man. Ready? Best part. Oh, yo, yeah. Even inside the cab glows to whatever color he chooses. So he's got his remote, and he's playing with the different colors. And it can literally, I mean, that thing looks evil. Oh, man, dude. This is awesome. The spikes, look at the spikes with the light. Flip and customize it. It kind of matches. It's got a real good spread under the truck all over. So you did an awesome job on that, Steve.
Thank you.
Make it dance. Make it do some dancing. Sing like Knight Rider and everything. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. It shows. Now I'm almost thinking you need an outdoor sound system. Oh, I love it, dude. Absolutely love it. So actually, this wasn't planned, but you see the inside of the cab, which we haven't finished yet, but it lights up with whatever the color underneath the truck is doing. They actually incorporate that on their kit, so it's now he's got lights in the cab too. That's so cool. All right, guys, it's now Sunday morning, and more prep work continues for paint. I know you guys don't really need to see this, nor do you probably want to see this, but Steve is out here grinding away or sanding away, getting this thing ready for paint. Hopefully next week at some point we can get at least this side and the back in color. So with that, I think it's a great time to wrap this video up. And yeah, we were all over the place with this video, but that's the way it is. I got to bounce between other jobs, customers' jobs, this thing, getting it prepped for paint, doing some cool stuff. We got some underglow on it today. You got to see a little bit of a burnout, kind of. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Scott and Steve with Flip and Customize. Take care, guys.